Uh, Hi,
Yeah,
how you guys doing?
good,
Everything
good.
is
Because
good.
I started when COVID quarantine came. Like it was
Yeah,
like that. It wasn't possible to do anything, but should skate. It was allowed six people on the ice, and that time I
yeah.
started to play ice hockey. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're on live now.
Okay. Okay. We can start.
I was gonna. You to the
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Go
Hey,
ahead.
how you guys doing? This is KLA Clyde the Wanderer. I have a guest. Her name is Aurelia Grozajova.
Grozajova.
Groz
Grozajova.
Grozova. I can't.
It's okay, no problem.
I'm sorry, but her name is Aurelia, and she's gonna discuss how she became a bodybuilder.
Yeah,
So hope you guys can enjoy and listen and learn something. And
I hope.
how are you?
Good, good. Right now I'm pretty well. I'm doing well.
Yeah, you look well.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Thanks a
Yeah.
lot.
So you from Slovakia?
Yeah, yeah. I'm from Slovakia
Yeah.
originally.
Yeah. What was it like living there? Like if you don't mind, just
Uh,
brief. You don't have to go detail.
yeah, because I am from Slovakia, but right now I'm living in Tampa, Florida. And in Slovakia, I started my bodybuilding career. It was many, many, many years ago when I was 23, 24 years old. Right now, I am 52. So I started to train. My reason why I started to go to the gym was a little different to others people because I wanted to put on weight. I am
Yeah.
very tall. I am not very, but I am 5'8" feet tall. And at that time, my body weight was around 101 pounds. So I was very skinny, totally. I wasn't able to put on weight anyhow. So I was married, and my husband suggested, if you want to put on weight, is not reason only eat a lot. You have to do something more for it. And so I went to the gym. I started to train. From the beginning, it wasn't some serious training. It was like for fun. But husband saw that I like it a lot, so he started to provide me, for example, protection like gloves, like wrist wraps, belts, appropriate shoes for mainly for legs training, and that was starting. Another step was that sure I was very eager to put on weight, so I ate everything, and it wasn't good. So we together with husband we looked for some information about nutrition. That time it wasn't a lot of information. That's few magazines on the market, and these proteins, it was horrible. Like it wasn't such big selection of proteins and this stuff. So we have to cope with this stuff, and I ate mostly like raw food, like not some supplements, because really in Slovakia, mainly maybe in USA, was a different situation. It was very difficult to buy something for to put more, for example, protein into nutrition. So we studied, we looked, we searched, and after that, I had some nutrition plan, and that was it. That was that I trained almost 7 years, and after that, it was my first competition. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like it must have took you a lot to gain weight. Like what
Yeah.
foods you ate?
Yeah, it was that time I was like free to eat everything, like for example also candies, cookies, that stuff, but mostly it was
Yeah.
about protein I ate at that time. I remember that because somebody always said it's horrible. I ate almost 2 pounds meat a day that time. And it was because
Yeah.
it was high protein nutrition plan. Because I wanted to put on muscles, not
Yeah.
only fat. That was
Yeah.
my style, and that was my reason that I ate a lot of proteins. But I didn't plan to go compete, so I ate everything.
Oh,
Aside this, I ate everything. That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah. I mean, there's like, I mean, like you had to gain weight. A lot of people, they got to stay away from the foods.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I kind of understand. So you started competing in the like the early 2000s.
Yeah, because what I said that 23, 24 years, and when I was 30, it was my first competition. It was in amateur division, of course, in Slovak championship, and it was my competition. Uh, the reason why I started to compete was one guy who met me into gym, and he asked me why I am not doing a competition like some competition. And I was thinking, and I suggested, okay, I'm going to try. So, and it was Slovak championship, and I finished second. What was a little bad because only winner could continue to world championship. Always, I'm talking about amateur division in Europe. So I decided that I am going to continue. It was like fall, and I decided to continue on spring to another competitions, and that was like my road in amateur division.
Yeah. What division you was doing when you first started?
I started after that in spring. It was European Championship because spring was usually European Championship and fall was World Championship. And in Europe, it was about Europe, but World Championship was for all women from all world. And from European Championship, I earned bronze, silver. Also, I was European champion. I was gold, and in World Championship, I was bronze and silver. I have never been world champion. So.
Oh, oh, you just competed in Europe. You never competed
No,
in.
no. It was I spent in amateur division IFBB. I spent 5 years, and after that, because I was also in it. Maybe right now it is not very known, but World Games of non-Olympic sports. It was in Germany, Duisburg, and I finished second. And after that, I asked for a pro card, and they decided that they gave me pro card. And after that, I left amateur division and I went to pro division when I spent 14 years.
How long did it take you to get it, like the pro card? Because
Uh, pro card is it was about this that I asked them. Officials from Slovakia wrote to USA officials, and they said that immediately I can go to pro and I can compete. But I was in one competition. It was in Charlotte, and after that I should go to Arnold, but I haven't been because I wanted to little rest from my competition.
oh,
And
okay.
after that
It,
I continue there.
oh. Well, I got some pictures.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I have pictures of you. Yeah, I collected. See.
Yeah, it's from Slovakia or Czech Republic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's from Jim. Yeah, that's history.
Yeah, I mean, you have some nice pictures.
Yes, because my style was that I wanted to have always good picture, no matter if
Right.
it's from stage or from after competition or before competition 1 week. I looked for a good photographer to do some photo shooting, because when you are competitor, you cannot rely on photos from stage, because
Yeah.
bad lights, something behind you usually, not a very good, place, and I didn't know when I will be stand, and that's really I was sometimes very disappointed from photos from stage. So I my style was that really I wanted to have very good photos from not only from stage. That's true.
Yeah. Did you do who would like the photography?
That's what is also my recommendation for competitors right now, that really you have to do something for yourself to do in on this field, to find photographers which are good and which style you like. And I found in Czech Republic, I found this is from Joe Traina from Tampa. I found from Czech Republic, for example, Jan Saudek and Sarah Saudek. And that's for me very important photos and reminder of my career, because I have these photos, and these photos are also in the book. These photos are also in some exhibition. These photos are on auctions, and that's for me is satisfaction that was because I knew that once when I will be older, that this body will not be like that time. So really, that is good to have this memory, because right now I can search on my website and I can see that okay, that was that time, that was that time, and right now I have some history on my computer right now. So.
Yeah. Are you currently doing bodybuilding now, or
I can explain. My last competition was 2019, and I wanted to compete one or 2 years, but COVID quarantine, and that time it was very
yeah,
difficult to arrange a competition, because they were some of them they were cancelled. And accommodation and preparation, diet, it was horrible. So it was
I
probably from
can't see
heaven
your
that,
face,
yeah,
like
I
your
I
face. I'm sorry, no, your
yeah,
face.
yeah. I'm right
Yeah,
now. I am retiree. I am retiree, and but still I'm training. Of course, it's not this training like for a competition. It's a whole year. It's training, not dieting. But I'm trying to be in good shape. I don't want to look. Like that sport is not anymore for me, so it's right now is without some not to be nervous, and it's a little without pressure on this head that I have to be prepared or something like that. But I am in the gym 5 6 times a week.
yeah. I seen your videos when they had the pandemic. We first had the pandemic, and
Yeah,
everybody had to get, yeah. You was working out because I looked at it on YouTube and stuff.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
you
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
yeah
yeah,
you was doing a lot of you did curls.
yeah,
You
yeah.
said you didn't have like a weights, and you was
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
like do
sure.
push-ups
It was
and
in
stuff. Yeah,
apartment. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because we didn't know that time how long it will take.
yeah.
You know that
The
we
gyms were
didn't know.
closed.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that was
all the
problem
gyms were closed.
that it was very long time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I see people like I'm in New York City, and
yeah,
I would see people running and stuff like that, and they close down things, a lot of stores
yeah,
and all that. Yeah, yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
but people was working out and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They many of them they continue like in basement or something like that with some
yeah,
oven equipment. That's they try to prepare, but I think it was very difficult to prepare for competition. I don't know
yeah,
really, because you have to have everything 100%. You have to visit gym, you have to have nutrition, everything, and not thinking when it will be. It's how to plan diet and nutrition when you don't know if in 2 months, in how 5 months on the stage, you don't know. That's the problem.
How, how was your mind like going through all that in the pandemic and stuff? Was you frustrated or you
A little bit, really, because it was very difficult. Also, because we were here 2 years in USA,
yeah,
because we in Slovakia was locked down, and we didn't want to go in Slovakia because there they were also locked, and that was problem that we stayed in the USA 2 years in a row without closer family and this stuff, but everybody luckily we didn't have problem, some healthy issues or something. Luckily we were able to do that very good, but only because we were on Skype and we talked to each other what is the situation. But it was very frustration, I think, for many people, like during this
yeah,
pandemic.
yeah. But before Well, like your last competition, what place you did good? Did you do good? Like was you like
It was in
what placement?
Portuguese, but my pro career took almost 14 years, and
Yeah,
I because I too tall and I didn't have a lot of muscles for pro division. Um, I can mention that when was women physique category was added, I switched to women physique category because I meant that it will be good for me,
yeah,
because these rules that time it was very nice. It was that not too bulky muscles, good healthy looking, good skin, not visible veins, now not to be dry too much. But right now when I'm watching these women physique competitors, it's very similar to female bodybuilders category. And
yeah,
right now, really, I don't know why this category was added, because sometimes, and I can because I'm still watching websites of IFBB and also from Slovakia. I like to see competitors. Some competitors are still on the stage from my time, and
yeah,
I don't have any problem, and I am a fan of them. That really, but right now I can see these women physique competitors very much better prepared, like female bodybuilders. Sometimes that's
yeah,
really it's strange that it should be little nicer category, like not nicer look face, but nicer regarding to muscles, like smoother. And right now I don't think so. I don't think so.
Who's your favorite person in physique right now?
Once more, please. Which favorite what?
Like your favorite bodybuilder? Do you like to watch?
I know that right now are a lot. There is on the stage a lot of categories. Sometimes I think too much, from wellness, bikini, fitness, figure, women
Yeah,
physique,
it's a lot.
bodybuilders, but still in my heart is this bodybuilding. For me, is this bodybuilding uh, the most attractive, male or female bodybuilding is for me. But because I don't understand the rules which are for these other categories sometimes. So
Yeah,
I like to watch these female bodybuilders. Of course, what I said, that women physique is similar category like bodybuilders. So I watch also them, and it's good to see that always, despite of lack of money in this industry, a lot of competitors are on the stage. That's really head down. That's really is miracle. Is miracle for me. That's
yeah. Like I had to kind of understand like the divisions, because when I was growing up, it was just bodybuilding and stuff, and
yeah,
I
yeah.
think they had maybe like
When I
different.
started compete, it was this
Yeah,
amateur division. We had only fitness and bodybuilding female categories. It wasn't
yeah,
figure. It wasn't that is in amateur division is I don't know really it is a different name, but it was only fitness and bodybuilding. Fitness, with routines, with everything, and bodybuilding with poses. And we had two categories like heavyweight and this lower weight. So that was it. Fitness was only one category. Right now, you don't know because it's about body weight. It's about how tall you are and everything. That's I think that for audience is very confusing to little match. What is it on the stage? What
Yeah.
is not? That's I think it's
Yeah.
little strange.
Sometimes it took me time to kind of understand like the difference between
Yeah, yeah,
wellness and figure. Like the wellness, their legs are big,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like
Upper
the
body
upper
is
body,
yeah,
it's not
yeah,
that big.
not yeah, yeah,
So the
yeah.
symmetry and then the bikini, it's they don't work out as heavily as the other divisions.
Sure,
They
sure,
just have to
sure.
kind of they show their
Uh,
butt and stuff like that, and
Yeah, yeah. For example,
yeah,
also it's between women physique and bodybuilding because what I only noticed that women physique is a little shorter. These women and bodybuilders, female bodybuilders are usually can be also tall, but with big
yeah,
muscles, of course. But I don't know why women physique are so short. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
So
A lot of them. You're 5'8", right?
I know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes.
Okay, that's like the average. Well, with women, I think that's considered tall for women.
You,
You
you
know,
know, for example, what I remember, and still she is active, Irene Andersen, and she's very tall. She competed with
hello.
me
Oh,
from Sweden, and but that's problem because when you are a little shorter, that's true that these muscles are more visible, and you don't have to have so much muscle when you are a little shorter. Yeah, that's true. If you are tall, you have to
yeah.
have a lot of muscles because after that you are skinny, nothing too visible. Yeah.
When you first started, like, were you nervous or anything like that? When you first
When
started
I
doing
competed,
competition? Yeah,
uh,
competition.
yeah, what was for me the biggest problem was maybe routine because I am not very flexible. Tall people.
Yeah,
I am not dancer, and for me it was also this. I was exhausted, and really I felt sometimes that I want to show my best, but it was difficult to arrange and to do choreography on the stage, and that was problem maybe for me to present myself in better way. That's true. And I was nervous from choreography, from this posing, not from this posing routine like these five poses, but from when you put music and you have to something show, and it was for me like
how you
hell.
how you get better? Like with the poses, how you got used to it?
you know it was problem because many people always they put their opinion, and it was different opinion. Everybody told me something different that how to do this posing routine. And luckily in USA is very good at really you don't have to be very gymnastic oriented or something like that, but you
Yeah,
have to show these poses slowly to show what you have the best your best parts of body, and that's it. But in Europe it was tragedy. In Europe were very strict to to decide if they like this your routine or not, and that was my problem.
mm, okay. Like, but so you so so. So I can imagine, that's being in front of people and
Yeah, yeah, that's a
you know,
difficult situation. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
But
like
I liked compete, and I felt always that I belong there, because it was really, it was end of diet and end of preparation, and it was like this gold point that okay, I'm going on stage, I'm going to show myself. But sure, there is something that usually I was afraid of. In my case, it was this routine. Yeah.
was it always frustrating for you? Like at sometimes,
I meant that I competed for many years, but really sometimes it was less. But really, I was old, and still I felt little, inside body that I'm a little trembling, because maybe it was from diet, and I was dehydrated and everything, and that's very difficult to show that you are lucky, you are smiling and everything. But it was year by year, it was better and better, but still something there was.
yeah. So you're like a fitness trainer now.
Yeah, right now, yeah,
Yeah.
I am allowed to train people in Powerhouse Gym in Tampa, Florida. Yeah, yeah.
How was that like training clients? Are they bodybuilders too?
There was this time when, again, I have to mention COVID, that people like disappeared. It was problem
Oh
because
yeah,
people, they were afraid of not to be sick and everything. But right
yeah,
now, is everything okay? And they came back to the gym because they also replaced trainings like they trained at home. And right now, luckily, everybody is in the gym, who wants to train, and that's fine. And it's different because many people, they don't want to go to compete, they want only to keep good shape and to live healthier. And mainly they ask me about nutrition, about what to do, what not to do. And it's good, it's not problem with them, I don't have any problem with clients.
yeah. That is, so you don't do like bodybuilders or anything like that.
uh,
It's
you know
just
i
regular people.
I don't prepare somebody like for competition. Not I don't have this type of client.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
true.
No, no, it's good. It's good because a lot of people, they're not fit, and trying to they don't know how to kind of take care of themselves, like eat
Yeah,
healthy foods and
yeah, sure,
diet
sure.
and stuff and exercise,
Yeah, yeah.
because it's a lot. Yeah. So,
Also I am interested in people which are doing some different sport, but I want to also to add lifting weights or to do some stretching or something, to put some advice them, because uh, every sport requires some strength, some muscle strength. So and for example, these ice hockey players, because sometimes I notice that they don't do properly warm up because they are lazy. They warm up is on the
ice hockey
ice.
players.
No, because it's about this, that my husband is a former ice hockey player
Oh,
in
okay.
Slovakia. In Slovakia, he was professional, not here, and but he's still active on the ice. And sometimes I'm going to watch them, watch
Oh,
how they play, and I can see them that they don't do warm up, and after that it's visible that they have problem. And I suggested to them that you have to do few minutes before ice, you have to do something with your body to
yeah,
to stretch, to
yeah,
little relief and everything. So that's
yeah.
my.
Because you could pull, you most likely to pull a muscle. I never played ice hockey. Nah. I played basketball and
Yeah, yeah, of course.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
How you started? Do your husband or
Uh,
did you always play hockey?
yeah, he played from when
No,
since he was
you,
skid. And
no, you, no,
me not.
yeah.
I came here in USA and I was able to stand on skates. That was it. And sometimes I went to public skating. It was, you can only do circles. And after that, my husband told me there is some program, shoot and skate. Go and take this ice hockey stick and puck, and you can handle. At least you can handle. And since then, I'm doing this. That I'm doing these lessons for me, and it's very very good for. How to say is like from the gym to change to another sport is is relieving, is very good for my body, that I feel I am very happy to be on ice, because if you are day by day you are in the gym, after that you feel that you have to do something different. So that's my
I
style.
got some clips like I put like a 39-minute clip.
Yeah.
You can look, yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
That's me.
yeah. It's nice. It's nice. Like like how many coaches you had? Like did you just always had one coach?
We were always from the beginning up to now. I was alone, but my coach was my husband, and
Oh,
nobody else, because we didn't do that this sport seriously, that we have to have some very skilled man. We were lucky that we can each information we can find, and we can do progress by yourself. And I can mention one guy. What was that? What he met me after these 7 years before I start compete, and it was that's true that he helped me also, for example, with nutrition before competition, because we didn't know that, we didn't know what to do. He also helped me with, for example, which color I have to put on my skin, about this pre-competition color, because I didn't know this stuff,
Jan? Yeah,
about these poses, what is
yeah.
mandatory to do,
Oh,
how these
mm,
poses to do, about the routine, which what kind of music will be good to use, and everything this. And he helped me. That's true that and he was from bodybuilding industry from Slovakia. He was known that time because he was one of this official of bodybuilding. But after that we were alone, only husband as my supporter. Also he when I needed, he was with me in the gym, because sometimes you have to do some repetition which you cannot do alone, and protect from injury and everything. It's good to have somebody behind your shoulders. And my husband did it for me whole years. He did it.
oh, so he was a hockey player
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
I mean,
But hockey players also, they have, this training in the gym. They have also in the
yeah,
gym training and on ice.
yeah,
But he hated that.
yeah,
He
yeah,
didn't like lifting weights, that, because for them it's more important to be fast, to be lean. And they everything they did in the gym very fast. For example, squats or bench press, and they had to do very fast these repetitions. And bodybuilding is about slow motion and slow, and to think about this this movement, and to have this everything in your mind, because these weights are usually heavy, and they had moderate weights but very fast moving. And
Yeah.
he didn't like that. That's true,
Yeah.
he didn't like that. Yeah.
You don't
So
like to exercise too much, right? Like,
no. He likes be on ice with stick and with puck. That's sure for him. That's like fish into water, but not lifting weights at all. So
oh, okay. All right. Yeah, like how when you competing, like how was it for you like during prep and stuff? Was it always a challenge for you and stuff?
this preparation,
Yeah,
you
like the
you know. What I want to mention maybe that really first diet, when I was in first diet, and my first competition was going on, it was horrible, because really this body wasn't prepared to fast, to this
yeah.
it was horrible time for me. And what I mentioned, I ate a lot. And after that, for example, for illustration, I ate approximately 5,000 calories a day.
Uh,
And this guy suggested, no, you have to drop these calories to 1,200 calories. And it was, for my body shock. It was shock. I was without strength. I was without energy. I lose immediately in 1 week maybe 10 pounds. After that, nothing. But I was able to keep it, I kept this diet. And what I said, that I finished second. But after that, we were thinking that, oh my god, it was horrible. We have to think what to do for another competition. And so it was challenge that we looked for how to be on diet, and not to be so so in this minimum portions of food. And we started to gradually to have smaller portions of food, because I knew, for example, that only approximately how many kilos, or pounds, I have to lose. So usually my diet took 3 months, 12 weeks. So in each week I lost 2 pounds, and it was good, because if I lost these pounds, this food stayed unchanged. But if I wasn't able to lose, so I had to have a smaller portion of food. And it was good, because it was gradually, and body wasn't so shocked and so weak and everything. And always is challenge, because it was about diet, but also I wanted to have bigger muscles. But it was problem for me. My lower body, like legs, they are long, and they are very, slim. So it was problem to put on weight on legs. Upper body was good, but lower body, it was horrible. It was horrible. So each year we put some plan and some suggestions that what we want to achieve. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it wasn't achieved. So, but I like that. I like bodybuilding, and up to now, so I didn't have problem with this. So each year was challenge to change my body to be better, to be better on the stage. Right now, my challenge is to stay healthy, to have healthy joints, because over 50, and right now I feel that really very heavy weights is very difficult to lift for me. So I have to, little. I have to adjust my training that to my age, and also food. because I can eat right now a lot, but I don't need it because this training is not so heavy right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was gonna ask you like, you ever thought about doing the masters, but you was telling me that it gets intense, like with the weights and the weight training
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
sure, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Because I usually see like women like like over 40 or 50, they
yeah.
compete in the masters and stuff.
I earned bronze. I was 2018 in master bodybuilding division that time in
Yeah.
Baltimore. I was third that time. It was good competition. It was
Oh,
only one what I tried masters. But really, sometimes I can see also in Europe that close to 60s they are compete. They are still competing. So, and I think that's very very miraculous to see them, that they are prepared, like good shape, good form, everything
yeah.
is working. That's very
You
challenging.
know, I know Chelsea Dion, she won the bodybuilding competition in this recently in Europe.
I don't
You
know.
know Chelsea Dion,
No,
like she won they had a competition like in Europe, the Europe
in
the
Romania.
Europe Pro.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah,
not in Slovenia, just
yeah, yeah,
Europe.
yeah. I
Yeah, Chelsea, she's like the first American to win the Europe
Yeah,
competition.
it's possible. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Do you watch it on stream like on in Slovakia, or how do you know how do
Uh,
you see the competitions in
I'm
Slovakia?
watching IFBB Pro web page, IFBB Pro web page, and
Yeah,
I like to see photos from stage, and also we have in Slovakia we have about bodybuilding some websites, and they always there are information about this. About the pro division, about amateur division. Some of them I know, some of them I don't know. So I like to see this progress, and mainly information about some news what is in bodybuilding new regarding to supplements, for example, or some equipment what is new on the market, because that's for me still I am that is my life. That's bodybuilding, and weightlifting is my life still in my head.
do they have like a lot of bodybuilders, like women bodybuilders, like in Slovakia, or
Uh,
it's not that many?
right now, I can admit that we don't have bodybuilders at all. We have some women physique in amateur division, but
Yeah,
back to history. So we had few, but it was bodybuilder on only one, Zuzana Kozinkova. She was IFBB pro bodybuilder, and after that, most of girls they were fitness, like Tima Majorova. She was known like very like best photographed woman from fitness industry. So she was always on the first page in Iron Man and this magazine. And right now, I think she's also qualified for Olympia. Is Adela Ondrejovičová, and she is figure. So what I can explain that in Slovakia they don't like muzzled women.
yeah,
That's problem that women don't want to do this sport because of this audience and people around them, because they usually judge them not very good way.
yeah,
That's problem. I think also in Europe generally, that's in USA is much better situation about this sport,
yeah.
is much
Yeah,
more
they
respect.
kind of do it in the USA, but it ain't like it ain't as bad as the other countries.
Yeah, because I can admit that one of the reason why I'm in USA is also this, that they don't like really female bodybuilders to see, and for example, as far as these photographs, I offered my photos to magazines. They told me that they refused them, and with this explanation that always after publishing female bodybuilder in magazine, they got bad review. So what can I do? So that's
Yeah,
problem that people really they don't like when I think it's problem that they don't like not only bodybuilders but whole when you have visible muscles no matter if they are big or smaller they don't like that
yeah.
really
I
that's
mean,
problem.
I think I always like the women with muscles and stuff. Like as
Yeah,
long as they didn't look like a man, like
yeah,
too
sure, yeah,
masculine,
that's that's
I'm looking at your pictures and they look nice, something like that, like, let me see, hold on, you know, I like this,
yeah, that's from
it's
competition,
nice.
yeah, from stage.
Yeah, I
That's
mean, it's
this is
not too
also from
bad.
stage. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
but in Slovakia is problem with this. Really,
yeah,
it's big
yeah,
problem. I can.
yeah. It's not a bodybuilding. It's not like a mainstream sport.
No, no,
Like
not at all, not at all.
like
Hockey and football and maybe some others, but not at all. Bodybuilding,
yeah.
not.
How do you see bodybuilding like in years to come? Like you see it popular or you know
Yeah,
because
that's I have dream, but of course it's my dream that bodybuilding should be on Olympic Games. For
yeah
me, it's when I'm thinking always when I have some good mood that really running, fighting, and bodybuilding. It was I think the oldest sport on the planet. I think and after that I'm thinking why we are not there. That really it's a sport which was from the beginning when we were people. People had to lift something and everything.
yeah
And right now in Olympic Games, many other sports which I'm thinking why they are there, and bodybuilding is not there. So and maybe that is also a reason why people don't like the bodybuilding because it's not like popular. It's not very often published. It's not. It's only, for example, when it's a competition Olympia. Only that time they announce winner of Olympia is this guy or something like that. But whole year nothing. That's a problem for people to maybe also to understand and to keep track with these competitors because if you are reading of somebody and you are reading first time and after that almost half year and nothing, so what is it about? It's problem, it's difficult. So to be more spread, to be more visible, and of course to be accepted, of course that's my dream to be. But I think that right now there is a lot of categories there. That's true. Probably these categories will be there in the future. Maybe some yeah, I don't know, maybe some smaller changes will be about weightlifting, weight, some this about these measurements. They play with this, that you cannot have so much muscles. You have to have this amount of muscles. About some swim suit dresses, maybe will be some changes, but bodybuilding will be still there. It's
yeah like a friend of mine had told me that they were planning to put bodybuilding in the Olympics, but they didn't know how to go about it. So
I don't know, really, really.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. How
still,
did you? No, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's
still
okay.
is very very good to see that a lot of people do that sport, despite this not be very popular, not to be publicly known, and still a lot of people still is on the stage. That's great.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of changed a lot of people, because they were before, like they were bodybuilders because they were people that they weren't healthy, or they were skinny,
Sure.
like your story, and some were overweight,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they just kind of stumbled across like somebody or anything to and to do bodybuilding, and it
yeah.
kind of changed their life. Sometimes it's not easy because some people when they compete, there's this young lady, she I think she kind of dropped. She competed, but she kind of stopped. She
Uh-huh.
felt that
Hmm.
she didn't
Hmm.
want to do it, and she dropped out the competition. She didn't want to compete anymore. And and she did like a couple of shows. I guess she was frustrated and stuff.
Yeah,
So
maybe that what is true that bodybuilding is expensive sport. That is very
yeah,
expensive to prepare, expensive preparation. If you want to compete, you have to have enough money to travel, to accommodate yourself. Everything to buy suit for stage. For women, this all makeup, hairdresser, and everything. That's expensive. Some because when I am hearing, it's mainly about money. They don't have money to prepare and
yeah,
to travel. To go, for example, to go to USA to compete. They better for them is to stay in Europe and to go to around around Slovakia. There are many competition, and it's
yeah,
cheaper to do that. So that's the reason. Of course, also can be reason when you are not successful, so you decided, why I'm going to do that. I will be only train in the gym and not compete. Also, that's sometimes is reason of it, that.
yeah. I was talking to a young lady not too long ago, and she's in the bikini division, and for her, like she did like a long prep, and then like for her she spent like I think say 7,000, I think 7,000, think $7,000, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
correct, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken.
it's possible.
Yeah,
It's possible. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's a lot. Like I don't, if I was competing, whether I was a man or woman, I don't think I would want to just like just do that. Like, I probably would do it, but not in the long run. Like, how was you like consistent on doing it? Like, what motivated you to do that? Like,
That's what I said, that I like this sport, and luckily I didn't have problem with money because my husband provided money for me, and it was that's true that I didn't have some sponsor or something like that, only some small, and it wasn't about money. It was that they gave me some, for example, some protein or some some products.
yeah,
This sponsorship was, but not a lot, but everything was paid by my husband, and that was good because I didn't have like some bad mood if I didn't finish well on the competition on stage. That because sponsors usually they want to see success. That's for me. It was that I was quite very happy about that, because my husband, okay, you showed, you were there, and you are satisfied with it, so I am satisfied also with you, and that was it. I didn't have, this pressure that you have to win, and this stuff that's really problem. And in my case, really everything was bad, that my husband bad my career, like this. But it was for us also like trip to USA, because when we went to compete in USA, we stayed here a few days longer, and we visit that time we visited many towns and around the whole USA, and it was good for us to see, and to it was for us like education. What is it? How is it in USA, and this stuff. So for us, it was like a double good reason to be in USA, to compete and to see many things. That's true.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me in your
Yeah,
podcast. Thank you.
yeah. Thank you. I hope everything goes well for you. You ever thought about coming back, or just I don't know.
I don't know what it will be in the future. I don't plan right now anything, because
Yeah.
right now is everything like very fast living and everything. So I am lucky that I am here
Yeah.
right now. So, and right now we are here in Tampa, and during summer we have to visit, because my husband's parents are living still there, so we are visiting them each year. So that's our lifestyle.
Okay. Is it nice? Is it quiet in Tampa, or no?
Once
I
more,
said,
please.
is it no? Is it quiet in Tampa? Is it nice? Like,
Right now it's night. Yeah, 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 yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right. All right. No, I just asked. I've never been to Tampa. I'm just yeah.
Okay.
So, but anyway, let me leave you alone. I appreciate it.
Thank you
You
very
you
much. Thank
giving me
you.
the
I appreciate
opportunity.
also. Thank you very much.
All right,
Bye.
folks. That's it. That's a wrap.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.